Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. So yesterday I was listening to a Bob Bennett song, Lord of the Past. Links below, by the way, if you want to listen to it, and I urge you to do it and pay attention to the words. It's a fantastic song. Bob Bennett sings that we know about God being the God of the moment. When you're having a crisis, when you're in trouble, boom, you pray to God, God of the moment, He can step in and do something. We know Him about the God of the come what may, God of the future. We worry about tomorrow, we don't need to worry about it, God's got it under control. We trust God for what's coming down the pike, if you will. But he sings in Lord of the Past that sometimes he needs God in a different way. Not God of the here and now, and not God of the come what may, but Lord of the past. Because Bob Bennett, like everybody, has things that have happened in the past that cause sorrow and regret and sadness that affect who we are, how we think, how we process things. And he says, God, don't simply be the God of my present. Don't simply be the God of my future, but please be the Lord of the past. Redeem what's happened to me. I was listening to that and I was thinking and drawn toward Matthew 5, verse 4. And that's one of the Beatitudes where Jesus is teaching a crowd and he says, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Now the Greek word mourn, pentheo, means to have a sadness because of things that have happened. Someone who's mourning is someone who is sad, and it's used in a number of different ways by writers that are contemporary with the New Testament. It's used, and writers in the New Testament, it's used to be sorrowful and sad because of sin you've committed, because of sin others have committed, because of the way the unrighteous have treated you, because of bad things that have happened. And Jesus is able to say, blessed are you when you're sad over those things. If you bring them to God, God, the Lord of the past, is able to give you comfort. And that is what Bob's seeking in the song. That's what I seek so often in my life. And that's what I try and urge people to understand. That whatever has happened to you, whatever has gone on in your life that causes you to be sad, that causes you to mourn, that causes you to regret, that causes you to grieve, that causes you to worry, that causes you to feel less than 1 inch tall. Whatever has happened, God is not simply God of the future and God of the here and now. He is Lord of the past. Bob Bennett says that in the song that he built up this strong wall to hide himself in so that nobody could come in but him because of the past things that had happened in his life. He says, so now I built up this wall to protect myself and I sit inside it and curse my company. Because this thing that kept me alive for so long, this wall, is now killing me. And if we leave our past to ourselves, it will dry us up and kill us just as sure as rain. That's why we take it to God in mourning and sadness and let Him turn our mourning into dancing. God is the ultimate at recycling. He will not let what happened to you in the past fail to benefit you in the now and future. He's able to redeem everything for His glory. Lord of the past, the links are down below, but meanwhile, take God your past, mourn it with Him, and take comfort at the God who is Lord of the past. That's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day.